Abundance of life as you continue to enjoy the word of life. Please do share, subscribe, and be blessed. Daniel 4:8. But at last Daniel came before me. His name is Belteshazzar, according to the name of my God. In him is the spirit of the holy God. And I told the dream before him. Amen. So the King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream that was worrying him. He was very afraid, but the wise men, the magicians of the land, were unable to interpret his dream. So here comes Daniel. Daniel was one of the men that were brought into the palace from captivity to serve the king. So getting into the palace, they were given new names. Daniel had his name as Daniel, which actually means God is my judge, and was given this name that reflected the God of the kings. It appeals for the protection of the God of Baal. So, but now King needed someone to interpret his dream, and here comes Daniel. So Daniel, then the king recognized the God of Daniel. He recognized the spirit of Daniel, that he had the spirit of the holy God, not the spirit of the God of the king. Yes, he's been given this name by the king, or that reflected the God of the king, but Daniel was reflecting the spirit of the holy God, in whom his foundation was. He had this name before getting into the palace, before giving another name. So he reflected the spirit of this name even when he was in the palace, even when his name was changed. He maintained the foundational name that is from the holy God. And the king recognized this, that yes, he's given him a new name, but this God was unable to solve his problem. But Daniel had a God, and the spirit was reflected through him. So what am I talking about? He's saying when we come to the knowledge of Christ, we are born into his family, and we are given the name the children of God. As many as believe, to them given the power to become the child of God. So we become the child of God. So then when we journey in life, we face different situations. Does that different situations, the name people give to us, or the name, position we find ourselves, does it change our foundation? Does it change our foundation? It did not change the foundation of Daniel, and Daniel maintained that name, and the name shined over the God of Daniel, and Daniel saw that. So it says the spirit of the holy God. So the spirit of the holy God that Daniel had before entering into the palace, the spirit of the holy God, he maintained. He did not compromise. And the spirit of the holy God had the higher position over the God of the king. And the king recognized that, and he received help. And by Daniel maintaining that position in God, he received favor, and the favor he received promoted him. So I pray for you this day. You have the spirit of the living God. Maintain that through your journey in life, even when people give you other names that are not yours, or you acquire positions in the palace, whatever it is. Maintain that spirit. Maintain that name that comes from you becoming a child of God. That name will speak for you. That name is above every other name. And that name would draw men to you. That name would advance you, would cause you to find favor. And that name would minister to the needs of the people around you. So go forth and let the spirit of the Holy God Let it be seen in you. Let it draw favor to you. Let it minister life to the lives of all those that you get in contact with this week. Blessings. Amen.